Okay, again, guys, today, inshallah, we will take lesson 4, page 475, volume, how we will find the volume. In the previous lessons, we took area. Today, we will take volume, different thing. Now, before we start with our lesson, if you have any questions about the previous homework, you can ask me before we start. Rashid.
Mister, the homework of yesterday, the assignment.
Sorry, guys, I was driving quickly. Okay. Yes, Rashid.
Mister, yesterday in the assignment number 10,
Yeah.
number 10 in the assignment,
Yes.
it was triangle, تمام، بس انت حطيت المعادلة تاعت rectangle.
What? Give me the question. Do you know the question?
لا مستر للأسف.
Let me just see the question quickly. Just wait. Okay, home. Guys, give me a second, معلش.
ما في مشكلة مستر، خذ راحتك.
A triangle with length 2.3 and width 1.8.
Yeah.
Its area is what?
Mister, length والwidth للrectangle.
Oh, طيب مو مشكلة. Base and height, yeah. Yeah, you are right. Okay. It's base and height, guys, but maybe I get mixed with that. Sorry.
Problem,
It's okay, guys. I will delete it and I will calculate this. Consider this mark for all, so it's okay. Thank you, Rashid.
Welcome, Mr.
Okay, guys. Else, Khalid.
Yes, Mr. Page 473, question 6.
473, question 6. What do we want? We want to find the area, right?
Yes.
Right. Look at the graph in front of you. See the graph? Something like this.
Yes.
Something like this, right?
Yes.
And here we have 3 points. Here we have right angles, right?
Yes.
Here we have
3.6 centimeter.
3.6 centimeter. Here down at this section, what we have?
5.9.
5.9 centimeter. Here at this section?
1.1.
1.1 centimeter. Else, what we have?
The right
the height,
angle.
4.8.
The height 4.8. Yes.
4.8 centimeter, right? Now,
yes.
what we have here? What we have, what's your name? Khalid. Here we have
I think,
two figures.
A triangle?
One, yes, a triangle.
I
A1.
think, yeah, a triangle.
A1 is a triangle. But A2, what is it?
Parallelogram, I think.
No.
Trapezoid. Oh.
It's a trapezoid, yeah.
Don't talk, Rashid, without permission.
Okay.
It is what, Khalid? It's a trapezoid, right?
Yeah.
It is not parallelogram. Parallelogram, each opposite side should be equal and parallel. Is this side equal to this side? No, so it is not parallelogram. It is what? Trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
Now we need to find the whole area of this figure. Big A is A1 plus A2, right?
Yes.
Now A1 is a triangle, equals half BH, the formula, remember?
Yes.
A2 is a trapezoid. It is B1 or half multiply B1 plus B2
plus B2
multiply the height.
Multiply
right?
H.
It's for the trapezoid. Now let's calculate. Half multiply the base of the triangle, 1.1. Multiply the height of the triangle, 4.8. Plus half multiply base 1, 3.6.
Is 3.6.
Base 2, 4.8.
4.8.
And the height of the trapezoid is
5.9.
5.9. Now you can calculate, I think, right?
Yes, 1 second.
Find the
Open
answer.
the calculator.
No need, you do it by yourself. Do you understand the idea? Mister, I'm asking you.
Yes, Mr. I understand.
Yeah, next. Yazan.
Yes, Mr.
Your question, Yabni.
Question number 7.
In the homework, question number 7. But in the homework, we have this thing here. This is question 5, I think. I'm not sure. This is question 7. No, this is 6. For the question of Khalid is 6. Now here we have, look, Yabni. What's this? The whole one. What is it?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. Here we have square, and here we have what? Square, right? Now let's put the numbers. Here we have 8, 8. صح?
صح.
And here we have also 8. مظبوط يا مستر?
صح.
Now here we have 32 feet, and here we have 8, 8. And here also 8. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, but now let's find they want what from us? They want the shaded area, which is this one here, the shaded area, صح?
Yes.
They want the red area in my board, and it's a blue area in your book. Now, yesterday we said, or in the previous lesson we said, if we have empty places, we don't need it. We subtract or add?
We subtract.
We subtract. So the whole minus square minus square. We don't need these two squares, right?
Yes.
So A equal, look here now. Let's write our main step. A equal the red area equal area of the big rectangle, the whole. معايا
Yes, yes.
يزن minus area of square one. I will call this square one. طبعا it's okay, you can call it what you want. You can call it A1, A2, whatever. And I will call this square 2, okay? Minus area of square 1 minus area of square 1 also. Means if we cut this square and cut this square, still what? The red one, صح?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, what's the area of the rectangle?
The area of the rectangle.
The formula. We took area of rectangle, صح يا يزن? What's the area of the rectangle?
The area of the rectangle is
أسهل area بالتاريخ هذه يا يزن. The area of the rectangle, what is it?
اللي هي area equal length multiply width.
بس length multiply width for the rectangle. Now the whole rectangle, what its length?
32.
لا 32 for this part يا ابني. I want the whole length. I'm talking about the whole rectangle now. What's the length?
40.
40. It is 32 and the 8 together because I'm calculating the whole rectangle now, okay?
Okay.
So it's 40 multiplied. What's the width of the whole rectangle?
16.
يا ابني the width ايش مالك 16 minus area of square 1. What's the area of this square?
8.
لا مش 8. This square يا ابني. What's the area of the square? Hello?
Yes, yes.
يا ابني واخذنا فورمولاز احنا للارياز حفظتهم؟
All area تبعت square.
S by S means 8 multiply 8 minus area of the second square. S by S means 8 multiply 8. Got it?
Okay.
Do you understand now?
Yes.
Now 40 by 16, 640. And here 64 and here 64. Subtract. 640 minus 128, 3, 10, 2, 1, 5. 512. 512 feet power 2. Do you understand?
Yes.
طيب. After Yazan, we have Abdullah.
Mr. In page
Yes, Mr. احكي
474, in page 474,
أيوة.
you put the second shape, question 10, you put it in
Yes.
the homework.
Yes.
Can you explain it for me because I didn't know how to do it?
Page 700, 474, right?
Yes, the second
This
shape.
one.
Yes, yes.
Something like this one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Let's put the numbers. Here, they put something like this.
Yes.
And 2.5 and 2. Here 2.5 and here 2, right?
Yes.
And here also same. This is right angle 2.5, sorry, 2 and 2.5. مظبوط يا مستر?
Yes.
And up we have 6.
6.
And this 2. What else? What else we have?
And
The
on
3.
the inside.
We have a 3.
Yes.
3, 3, right?
Yes.
Else do we have other dimensions?
No. Only
No.
this.
طيب ركز معي منيح هلا. Now this paragraph or this graph, we don't know the name of it, how we deal with it. I will make divisions to divide it into known shapes, okay?
Yes.
Known shapes. I will make here, look here. Now how
Yes.
many areas we have?
3.
3 areas. A1,
Yes.
and this is A2, and the big one here, I will call it A3,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Right. What's A1? A1 is what? Parallelogram.
Yes.
Okay?
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram. طبعا in your book, if you do it in your book, look, it is parallelogram. Clear parallelogram, right?
Yes.
And what's this here? Also parallelogram. But do we know the area of the parallelogram? Yes, we know the
Yes.
area, BH. But what's the upper one here? Area 3.
This is trapezoid.
Trapezoid. Good. So the upper one here is a trapezoid. Okay? Got it?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So the whole area now, the whole area, we will call it big A equal A1 plus A2 plus what?
A3.
Let's start with A1. A1, parallelogram. What's the formula of the parallelogram?
BH.
Aywa. Base by height. Now,
Yes.
what is the base and what is the height?
The base is 2.5.
لا لا this is trek. The height always intersect with the base. This is the base. Got it?
Yes.
This side here is a trek. This is the height, right?
Yeah.
This height intersect with the base. Okay, this is the base. How much the base here?
3.
Same of this. So the area of A1 is 3 multiplied 2, not 2.5. ماشي يا ابني?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 3 multiplied 2. plus area 2, the same idea.
Yes. 3 multiply 2.
Say 3 multiply 2. Good. But how about area 3, which is the trapezoid? The trapezoid, ركز منيح هلا. The formula of the trapezoid, half B1 plus B2
Yes.
multiply the height, right?
Yes.
But B2, we know it, how much?
6.
And the height, we know it, how much?
2.
How much B1?
8.
It is 8. Why 8? This part is a 3, right?
Yes.
And this part here is the same of this one, which is what?
2.5.
And this part here is the same of this one, which is what?
2.5.
Together, 2.5 with 2.55 with the 3 is?
8.
Now apply the formula. Half multiply B1, which is 8, plus B2, which is 6, multiply the height, which is what?
2.
2. Calculations now. 6 plus 6 plus half of 14, 7. Multiply 2, 14. Half of 14, 7. Multiply 2, 14 equals 12 with 14, 26 feet to the power 2.
Okay,
Do you
thank you,
understand
Mr.
it?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mr.
Goodbye. Else? Yes.
Mister, can we play with the formulas?
Right.
Like the rectangle LW, length multiply width. Can we make it width multiply length?
طيب 2 multiply 3 قديش يا ابني؟ 2 multiply 3 كم؟ 6. و 3 multiply 2 بتطلع 7 مثلا ولا 6؟
6.
So in multiplication, yes, length by width, same of width by length, BH, same of HB, whatever. But in addition, no, in addition also same. In subtraction and division, no, we cannot. Commutative, remember?
Yes.
But I need to stop here, guys. I have Yusuf and Ammar, okay? In the next class, I will answer your questions, Yusuf and Ammar, because I need to start of my lesson. I'm sorry. So in the next class, Yusuf and Ammar, you can ask me about your questions, okay? Now, let's start about our Malish, Yusuf and Ammar. In the next class, you can ask me, okay? Now, or you can contact me in Classera anytime, it's okay. But because I'm running off time, I need to start with my new lesson now. Now look here, guys. We'll find the volume. What is the volume? The volume. The volume, in easy words, if you have like this room, guys, this room here, this room, the volume is how much space inside this room, how much air you can put, or if you want to fill it with water, how much water you can put inside this room. So the volume is the amount of the space inside a solid figure. What is the solid figure? Anything you can put inside it something. See, the solid figure is anything you can put inside it something. Okay, like this room is a thing, and we can put inside it things, right? Like your case, it is solid figure. We can put inside it something. So we will find what? The volume. Now, in general, guys, in general, focus with me, please. To find the volume, volume equal. Now, this thing here, what we call it, three-dimensional figures, means we can put inside it something. But this two-dimensions figures, can you put water inside a square? No. But you can put water inside rectangular prism inside the cube like this one, okay? Now, volume equal area of the base multiply the height. Focus with me, please, guys, to understand. Now, let's talk about this room here. I want you to understand the volume in general. To find the volume, guys, about in this room here, this room has two bases, the roof and the floor, right? Bases, the roof, up, and what? The floor. And they are identical, يعني قد بعض, right? But area of the base, what's the base, guys? The base of the room is what? Rectangle. The base of the room is rectangle. It has length at what? Width. And where is the height, guys? This is the base. This line here, see it? From the base to the base, we call it the height, right? So the volume is area of the base multiply the height. Area of the base multiply what? The height. Focus, guys. So we have length, width, and we have what here? The height of the room. Now, area will be, what's the base? Rectangle. What's the area of the base? Length multiply width. Multiply mean height, the height. Okay? This is the formula for the area for what, guys? For the rectangular prism. What is the rectangular prism? This thing, we call it rectangular prism. Why rectangular prism? Prism because it has two bases, up and down. And rectangular because all of the sides of the room are rectangles, okay? So, to find the volume in general, guys, for any solid figure, for any solid figure, to find the volume, search about the base, calculate the area of it, then multiply by the height of the prism or the solid figure which you have, okay? Now, we will call the area of the base capital B. The area of the base, capital B, and the height, we know it, h. So in general, D equal BH. What's the meaning of BH, guys? Area of the base multiply the height. In general, exclusively for the rectangular prism, the area equal length multiply width multiply height. For example, look here, guys. This is a rectangular prism. Look, rectangular prism, okay? Now, let's assume that the length is 5 meters, a room with length 5 meters, width 3 meters, and height 2 meters. We are assuming we are inside a room, احنا جوا. The length of it 5, the width 3, and the height is 2. How we find the volume, guys? This is rectangular prism. This formula here for the rectangular prism only. So the volume equal length by width by height, which is equals to 5 times 3 times 2. Length by width by height, which is equals to 15 times 2, 30. 30 what? Meter power 3. Now in the area, if you remember, in the area when we put a number, we put the unit power what? 2. Why? Because the area has 2 dimensions. 2 dimensions. Length, width, BH, RR, remember? But in the volume, how many dimensions we have? 3 dimensions. Length, width, and height. So how we say it, how we read it, the volume equal 30 cubic meter. Cubic meter. In Arabic words, مكعب. 30 meter مكعب. Okay? But in the word of area here, we say squared meter. Squared meter. Squared. مربع. Squared. Here, cubic meter. Okay? So, in general, guys, to find the volume of any solid figure equals area of the base multiply the height. You search about the base and find the height. Now, all of our kitchens has the gas cylinder. You know the gas cylinder?
Yes.
الغاز, اسطوانة الغاز.
Yes. Yes.
Now, the gas cylinder, I will cut the upper part and I will make it something like this. All our kitchens has this thing, right? اسطوانة الغاز العادية. Now here we call it cylinder, guys. Cylinder. Cylinder, okay? اسطوانة, cylinder. Now how it has gas inside it. It has gas. So this is solid figure. We can put inside it something. Now how we find the volume of it? In general, we said the volume is the area of the base multiplied the height. What's the base? What's the figure of the, it's circle. This is circle, right? So the base of the solid figure is circle. So volume is BH. B is the area of the base. So it is pi r power 2. What's this? The area of the circle, remember? Multiply mean H. So to find the volume of your cylinder in your kitchen, you just calculate the area of the circle down and multiply with the height of it. The height of it. So A by R power 2 multiply H. So in general, guys, to find the volume again, you find the area of the base of your solid figure, multiply the height of it. This one is only for the rectangular prism. What is the rectangular prism, guys? It's something like the room you live inside it now. This is the rectangular prism, okay? Now, if you see your book, guys, look here, Billah. We have two famous figures in page 475.
Rectangular.
Please,
Yes.
guys, focus here, please, please. Now, the first one, we talked about it on the board. We call it rectangular prism. Why we call it rectangular prism? Because rectangular and the prism. The word rectangular, because the sides are all rectangles. The word rectangular because the bases are rectangles. Sorry. Why prism? Prism is any solid figure that the sides are all rectangles. Like the room, the sides are what? هذول الوجهات ايش؟ كلهم rectangles. That's why we call it a prism. Why rectangular? Because the base up and down are what? Rectangles. Look here, guys. Here we have two bases up and down, and the bases are what? Triangles. That's why we call it triangular. The sides around the sides are rectangles. So what we call it? Prism. Triangular prism. That's how we name them. Okay. Let's talk about this one a little bit. Now the triangular prism, we said length by width by height. How about the triangular prism? Look here, guys. I'll try as much as I can to graph it. Hope it's, yeah, something like that, right? Now, what is the volume? How we find the volume of this triangular prism, guys? Now, we said the volume is BH. What's B is the area of the base. What's the base? Triangles. What's the area of the triangle? Half BH, remember? half BH, the area of the triangle. Multiply mean the whole height of the prism. So V for the triangular prism equal half BH, and this H here is the height of the triangle. The height of the triangle, guys. And this H, the other one, is what? The height of the whole prism. We have two heights, height for the triangle and height for the prism. So I'll call them H1 and H2, for example. H2 for the triangle, H1 for the triangle, and H2 for the whole. So this is how we find the area of the triangular prism. And here, sorry, not the area, the volume of the triangular prism. And here, the volume, why I wrote V, I don't know. The volume of the rectangular prism, okay? So in general, how we find the volume? We search about the base, find its area, then multiply with the height of the solid figure itself. Let's take the first example. Example 1, guys. Example 1. Example 1. We are on page 476, I think. I'm not sure. Yes. Who can read with me, Billah?
I can.
Muhammad, read Muhammad Smadi.
Okay, Mr. A
يلا
jewelry
يا محمد
box
read.
is in the approximate shape of a rectangular prism.
بس
What is
بس شو حكى of a
rectangular prism?
على طول بتكون حافظ هاي الفورمولا. بس الكويشن يحكي لك rectangular prism volume، هذه بتكون بعقلك. V equal length by width by height. يلا continue.
What is the approximate
Right.
volume of the jewelry box? Okay.
بس.
Use the okay.
Now if you take a look، معلش يا محمد، sorry. If you take a look, guys, here, what's this? If you take a look here, what's down here? The 14.8. What is it, ya Muhammad?
The size of the base of the
لا
rectangular
لا
prism.
ما فيش size. اهدى شوي، اهدى.
Okay.
This is the width, okay? The width.
Okay.
And the up here, the 18.4. What is it? The length. It's the same of the down one. طبعا هذا الجرار فاتح، سكره انت. سكره. ماشي؟ طيب.
Okay.
What is the 25.6
The height.
here? What is it? The height. So we have length, we have width, and we the height of mean, volume of mean
Rectangular
prism. لما حكينا rectangular prism, this is the formula. لا تنساها. Length multiply width multiply height. So I'll write the formula, Muhammad. What's the formula?
Length multiply width multiply height.
تمام. طيب, what's the length, Muhammad?
The length is 14.8 meters.
14.8
centimeters.
Multiply the width.
Multiply the width, which is 18.4 centimeters.
Multiply the height.
Is 25.6 centimeters.
25.6 centimeters. طيب.
Wait, Mr.
I'll
Can we
ask you a
round them?
question. Wait,
Mr.
wait,
Can we round them or we can't?
I will ask you a question, Habibi. I will ask you a question. If I put 18.4 here and 14.8 here and 25.6 here, is it make difference?
And multiplication, no.
In multiplication, no. So it's okay, guys. If you put this number at the first, this number here, it's okay. As soon as it what?
It's multiplied.
It's multiplied. So we don't care about the arrangement of the numbers if we have multiplication. So here what we need to do, by my calculator, one click, I'll find the answer. The answer should be I will do it by my calculator because the question wants us to round, I think, right?
No, Mr. I
But let's
round to the nearest tenth. If
let's
necessary.
round to the nearest. 4.8 multiply 18.4 multiply 25.6. The answer 6971.392. Let's go back to the question. 6971.392. The question said, round to the nearest what? 10th, not 100th, 10th. Where is the 10th, guys? We said that before. The 10th is the first number after the decimal. How we round it? We take a look to the next number. The 3 will be
4.
4. But what is the unit, ya Muhammad? The unit.
Cube. Oh, unit centimeter.
The unit of the centimeter. So we write centimeter, but cubic. Do you understand it?
Yes.
That's all, guys, for today, for this lesson. Next time we will continue. Do not do the homework. We didn't finish. This is example 1 only. Just please, guys, please, one request. Watch the video again. Understand what I said here, because in the next period, I will build on what we did this day, okay? Thank you so much. Do not do the homework. We'll continue next period. Goodbye for all.